Hey everyone, this is Mike from Everitt Archery, and this is my bow. This is a Samick Avante Recurve Bow, all black. This is one of my first bows I've ever bought, and I've had it for about 3 years now. I really enjoy the bow. I don't plan on buying another bow. I like Samick brands. I have 2 Samick bows. I don't think I want anything else other than Samick. If you guys are into buying bows and you're a beginner, I would recommend getting something like the Samick Sage or the Avante. They still sell it in certain places, but Samick is a really good brand. And also, if you wanted something else besides Samick, you can also go for a cheaper bow. Would be Southwest Archery was my very first bow, and that helped me out quite a bit. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the bow from top to bottom, what's on the bow. I'm not going to get too much in specifics of the specs of the bow itself. I'm just going to talk about what I have on the bow itself and go from there. So the bow is 68 inches from tip to tip. It's wood limbs. It's a 25-inch riser, vacuum die-cast material for the riser itself. It's a fast flight string with a brass knock. I also have a, I believe this is a 5-inch. It's a 5-inch win-and-win upper dampener. My sight is a EXE slideral, I think that's how you pronounce it, EXE slideral sight. It's a micro adjustment. I have not shot this sight yet. I will shoot it when it's warmer out. Right now it's January and it's snow outside, so I have not shot the bow yet with this on. But from what I had before, this looks like a really good sight. But I will have a video on this sight by itself at a later date. And right here, but other than that, we have a biter clicker. You can probably hear it. Hold on. Yep, you can probably see that right there. And I have a cartel stick-on rest right there. I do have a 5-inch bee stinger extension. This is a 12-inch bee stinger competitor side rod, which I have not shot yet with this. I've only shot this bow and I had a couple of old parts on it. I just recently changed them, so like this is new, this whole system is new. I've not shot it yet because again it's January, but I will have another video of me shooting this at some point. But this is the Bee Stinger Competitor 12-inch side rod. There's a 5-inch extension, also Bee Stinger full motion V-bar, and it's the Bee Stinger 30-inch long rod. I did add some hush pucks on the limbs because when I bought the bow and I shot the bow the very first time, it was really loud. The guy that set it up didn't set up the didn't lock in the system here for the limbs, the limb pocket. He had them loose. So when I shot it, I pulled back and shot it. It sounded like something was like going bang every time. I'm like, what is that? And they said, oh, it's nothing. When I got home, I realized the limb pockets were loose, and that's why I bought the hush pucks. I was trying to make it quieter. I will show you the hush pucks right now so you can see them. If you do have a loud bow, I recommend looking at everything before you start adding parts to it, because it can be something silly like your string is too tight. Like that is quiet. Before, when I pulled it all the way back, you would hear it bang inside here. It was only because the guy just had it loose and didn't tell me he had it loose. So other than that, you can probably see this right there. That's the hush puck. Recommend getting hush pucks in your bow. You always got to go like 4 inches up from the riser base, 4 inches to here, and also have one on the very bottom. Very nice bow. It's light now, but it wasn't light when I shot it, when I was in beginning shooting. Yeah, I love this bow. I mean, I do plan on replacing this plunger with a biter. I just had, it's a cheap, you can probably see it right there. It's a cheap cartel, and you can see these things here. Those are, I had to go out and buy some screws to hold it in place, because when I was shooting it, due to vibration, the set screws fell out while I was shooting, and I lost 3 of them. So I stopped what I was doing. I had to go to Home Depot and buy some longer screws to hold in place, so a little Frankenstein plunger. But that's what I had to do. And also I ended up, I'm sure you saw, there was a hush puck in the back of the riser because at the time I had a different sight and that vibrated. So I had to put a hush puck back there and it quieted it down. But that's the bow. It shoots really nice. I'm really into Samick. Hopefully if I get it from bow, I might be into that. But for right now, Samick is my go-to bow of choice, you can say. Hope you like the video. Please leave a comment, a thumbs up, even subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think about the bow and my other bows. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.